Hey peeps, it's your girl Quincy here, also known as the Fiance Coach. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, so I'm doing something a little different today. Usually I'm posting videos for motivation and inspiring women and helping them in their dating life and helping fiancés prepare for their future kings. But today I wanted to let y'all into a different side of my world. For many of you who follow me, you know that I recently relocated to Germany a few months ago. Actually, I don't think I shared that I relocated to Germany. Well, there it is. You know that I relocated to Europe. And Germany is the country that me and my husband have decided to partake in for the next few years, if you want to say. And this month will officially hit 3 months that we've been here. And I'm telling you that we are just about adjusted, I would like to say. But I knew that I should definitely do a video because I was looking up videos as we were preparing to come to Germany, and there were just some things that I wish people had shared, and there were some things that people did share, but they didn't go in depth about it. So I'm gonna try to give you 13 things that you should know when you're moving from the US to Germany. All right, and notice I said 13, so you're probably wondering like, okay, is it more bad, more good? You'll have to wait until I get to number 13 to know if it's more bad than good. All right, so the first one, I'm gonna start off on a positive note. All right, number one, Germany landscape is beautiful. All right, I can't even deny it. It makes me feel like when I go back to the States, I'm just thinking about, wow, like we don't even keep our greenery like this. I'm from Baltimore City. Our water is disgusting. Germany landscape is beautiful, and it's so much greenery that they have like these congested cities and towns, and in between each town, instead of it being more congested places, and when I say congested, I'm not saying it in a negative way, I'm just saying like you have like these small towns, and in between the towns it's just nothing but greenery, grass, farmland, and it's like somebody's mowing the lawn consistently. Like I don't see untamed grass when I go around Germany. And I'm not just talking about the location I've been in. Yes, my husband and I have only been here for 3 months, but we've been traveling around a bit, and we've been driving a lot of places that we go. And these drives are beautiful. Like it's so peaceful. I can just stare at it the whole time, and it puts me to sleep in a peaceful way. My poor husband has to drive most of the time, but the landscape, oh my God, is breathtaking. Like if you come here, you will be amazed. Trust and believe me, I am not kidding. You will be amazed. All right, so number one, the landscape is beautiful and amazing. All right, number two, Germany is expensive, okay? Yes, expensive. It's expensive. Euros will eat your US dollars up, okay? This was something that we were not prepared for. We knew that the euro was less than the US dollar, but we really didn't know until we came here and we started spending money, and you really start seeing like, oh, it sounds like it's a little bit of money, but they're telling you the amount in euros. But when you look at it in US dollars, it's like right now it's about like $1.22. Every €1 is equal to like $1.20 or 22 cents US dollars, and that starts to add up. Another thing is a lot of the items in Germany come with this tax that's called like a 19% VAT tax. So there's 19% on something that you're paying for. And you're just like, I pay, in Maryland, I pay 6% sales tax. And I would fuss about that. But some days I'm missing the 6% sales tax because 19% is just cruel. And not only is the VAT tax crazy, Germany is expensive in real estate. Let me tell you about the real estate. So you know how when we're getting like a rental property and they want you to put down maybe like 100 to like at most like $1,000 depending on your credit. No, Germans usually like at least 3 to 6 months of rent, right? Not kidding. Without giving too much information about our rental price, we pay it's more than 3,000 US dollars a month. All right, so just chill on that. They'll want at least 3 months of rent as a security deposit, and then they also want the first month's rent. So if you are coming to Germany, I would say, you know how people say like, oh, save up 6 months of savings. I would say save up 1 year to a year and a half of savings, because that was just some really hard bread to chew on when we got here. And yeah, euros will eat your dollars up. But I'm telling you, a lot of the things, I'll get to that later, the quality here is so much better than what you would have got back home. All right, so that's it, number 2. On to number 3. The people are so freaking nice. They are really nice here. Germans are always appear to be in a good mood. Me being an Afro or Latino woman, people do stare at you, but they can tell that you're American. They'll call out that you're American before they call you a black person. They just see that you're American, because there's something about us Americans that just stand out. I don't know what it is, but they're nice. They're so nice to the point that my neighbors, we don't know them. They come around, they like invite us over, and I'm just like, oh, okay, you know, maybe one day. And we were like, a couple of times we've like been in places and we don't know German yet. I'm still practicing, I'm getting there. But we were like in this grocery store one day, and these people saw that we didn't have like a quarter. So if you're familiar with Aldi's back in the States, in the US, Aldi's is like one of the main grocery stores here. And you know how Aldi's makes you put like the quarter to get the shopping cart? Majority, 90% of the grocery stores like that here in Germany make you do the same thing. So we did not have like a euro coin, so we had to go in the store and try to break like a bill. We were gonna like buy some bags like Aldi makes you do. And the people noticed, and you know, they said something to us and we just looked so confused. Like, and I said like, I'm sorry, I don't understand German. And they said, I understood what they were saying. They were like, oh, you're only like buying a bag to get change, like go in front of us. And then like all these other people in the line were like, no, I might have change. Like all these people started opening up their change purses. And I'm looking like, oh my God. Like, and they just like were willing to give us change. So we had all these people like offering us things. And I'm like, these people are so freaking nice. I mean, there are nice people in the US. I consider myself a nice person. But my goodness, when you have that many people that are nice in one place, I live in the DMV, there are not a lot of nice people there, okay? There are a lot of competitive-minded people there. My dad lives in New York. When I go to New York, people are on the go. They don't have time to be nice to you. They're on the subway, minding their own business. But people in Germany will go out their way to speak to you, to smile to you, and will offer you change if you need it, even if you ain't poor. Ain't that good? All right, so that's number 3. People are so freaking nice. Number 4. All right, here is something that I really don't, something that really bugs me. Everything closes early, all right? Everything closes early. What is early? Back in the States, we're used to things closing at like 9 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Sometimes, you know, restaurants will stay open until like 2 in the morning. Here in Germany, not happening. So if you're gonna come here, and I really would recommend being an entrepreneur, because if you're gonna come here working like a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, you're gonna be disappointed, because when you get off work, you're gonna be tired, and the stores close at like 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. at the latest, Monday through Friday. Fridays, they might close at 8 p.m. depending on what the store is, but most places, they close up, lock up shop at 6 p.m., 7 p.m., and Germans do not like you to walk in at the last minute, at the last 5 or 10 minutes to come and get something because you forgot. they don't like that. You know, they're all about, I close, you know, they'll look at you like I close. Yes, they're nice, but they're pretty firm people and letting you know like, everybody's gone for the day. You know, I went to a car place and I swear it was like 15 minutes. I was trying to get my car fixed, or, you know, not even get it fixed, asked a question about it. And the lady was like looking at me like, oh, it's late here. Everybody's gone for the day. And I like looked at the time like, y'all still got 15 minutes on the clock. What you mean everybody's gone for the day? So yeah, everything closes early. It is something that's a bit frustrating, and you're probably like, oh, well, I'll just go shopping on the weekends. Well, I have something for you and a few to your response to that. All right, so that's number 4, everything closes early. Number 5, there's easy access to neighboring border Euro countries. Okay, I think neighboring Euro countries, okay? You can easily, if you're in Germany, you can get to Belgium, you can go down to Austria, you can go to Switzerland, you can roll over to France. It's just, there's so many bordering countries, and you know how if you're like driving into Mexico from the US, they have like customs and borders set up. You don't have to deal with that here. You don't. Well, I haven't been to Switzerland, but someone did inform me if you take the formal road to get into Switzerland, because it's not a part of the European Union, also known as the EU, you have to pay a toll to get in, and the toll, I heard, is a bit expensive. But these other neighboring countries that are a part of the EU, you might have tolls, but you don't have to deal with, my point is, you don't have to deal with customs or any of that. You can just get a rental car, fly into Germany. Germany is like the main port. It's like in the middle of everything. Frankfurt and Berlin are like the main airports. I'm trying to tell you, when you're there, you can get anywhere in Europe so fast within like an hour and a half. I'm an hour, maybe less than 2 hours to London, less than 2 hours to Italy. I'm about an hour to France. Like it's just so easy to get around when you're in Germany. So that's one of the pros. And although we haven't actually caught a flight somewhere, because we try to save some coins, of course. I told y'all how much that rent is. We try to save some coins, but what we end up doing is we just drive around. But best believe I've been stalking those airline tickets and prices, and you just realize like, oh my God, it's only gonna take me like 45 minutes to get to another country. Or we could literally drive to France and be in France or Belgium or one of them in less than 2 hours. Like, so simple. All right, so that is definitely a pro, and I'm a huge person on traveling and getting out there and learning more about cultures. So if you are as well, Germany is probably the place for you. All right, now number 6, Germans take their lunch breaks together. All right, you're probably like, that's really nice of them. That goes with your everybody's freaking nice. No, this is actually a con for me, because when I mean that they take their lunch together, their lunch can be 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, depending on what it is. If you have to go somewhere to a business or something like that, they will close in the middle of the day from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. so everybody can go to lunch together. I'm not kidding. We're used to, right, in the States, we do like shift lunches. Like when I was a teenager, I worked at McDonald's. Like, shoot, even when I was in corporate America, we would go on break at scheduled times, and there was always somebody there to cover. We weren't shutting down to do all these things, okay? Like, even if it was only 2 people at work, one person was gonna hold down the fort. So yes, Germans take their lunches together, and they're very serious about their lunches. They will go on lunch, and sometimes it won't be exactly precise. It'll be when they feel like coming back. They all go to lunch together, and lunch is a big thing. They will close down. I'm talking about banks. Like, seriously, some banks will close for like 30 minutes to an hour. And if you think about it, you may be taking a lunch break at that time, and you're probably thinking, oh, I can get X, Y, and Z done. But then you go to a place and you realize that they're closed for an hour when you only have a set amount of time to do what you need to do. So my thing is, only if you are a good planner and you're good at scheduling when you do things, you might be good with that. But a person like me, that frustrates me. It really does. So that is why that is one of my cons. And that is number 6, Germans take their lunch together. I do have some notes here, y'all, because I want to make sure I get everything, okay? So we are on number 7. Germans really embrace family cultures. Yes, that is a pro for me. I always see a lot of families like riding bikes together. They're very fit and active people, and you rarely see people that are overweight. Even when you see like elderly people, they're on the move, they're on the go. You always see like couples, husbands and wives and their children like out riding their bike together, out taking a walk around the beautiful greenery and the farmlands out here. They're always together, and I really admire that about them. And I think that's something important to highlight because this is really a safe place, I would like to say, especially the area I live in. It's really safe. Some of these kids are out here just running around at like crazy times, walking around with no shoes. They're not poor or anything, but it's just clean. And the parents just trust that the neighbors will take care of them. And I believe that once upon a time it was like that in our communities back in the US, but things just got out of hand. You can't let your kids out of your sight these days. But they really embrace family culture and the safety net that they have in these communities. It is like, wow, I wish we had that in the US. I really do. I feel like there's something that's lacking from our culture in the US, and that might be it. The demand and the importance of family. All right, so that had to be number 7. 7 is God's favorite number, so let's go. Number 8. All right, that's all you people who said I can just go shopping on the weekends. You can only go shopping on Saturday. Why you say that? Oh, because everything's closed on Sunday. Yep, you got that right. That threw me through a loop. Okay, I am a person that likes to go out and do my running around on Saturdays and early Sundays. Nope, you are not doing grocery stores on Sundays in Germany. There are no grocery stores open. Now, what you can do, oh, and not even to mention doing nothing on Sundays, I'm gonna put this in as a punt with number 8. Everything's closed on Sunday, but Sunday is also looked upon as like a quiet day in Germany. So you can literally get in trouble if you make too much noise on a Sunday. It's supposed to be a day to spend time with family. It's supposed to be a time to take in your faith and embrace like your culture with family. Sunday is just the day of rest and relaxation for Germans. So that's why everything is closed. Now, there is public transportation open because gas stations have to be open. Restaurants are open. So if you want to like go out to eat with your family and things like that are open. But if you need to do like grocery shopping or get some things done, best believe it's not going to happen on Sunday. I'm so sorry. Like go to a Walmart or something like that. It's just not going to happen. A pharmacy, nope. You're going to have to go to the emergency room or wait until Monday, unfortunately. Like that's just how it is in Germany. And it's something that I'm learning to adjust to. And we're like finding things that we can do on Sunday. And we have found some towns that are like for tourists. And these towns, you know, when they know tourists are coming, they want that money. So they'll have little stuff open like river cruises and like touristy like stores and things like that. And remember I said the landscape is beautiful. So even just walking around on a Sunday, and I have my bike here, or riding my bike on a Sunday, is just, it's relaxing to me. It is. So I guess it's something I'm adjusting to. When I first had to deal with it, my first few weeks here, I was extremely frustrated. I was upset. Yeah, I really was. So that's why this is still on the con list. I do feel like that there can be some additional changes that happen. But y'all, I'm totally off board because my husband just like snuck in here trying to see what I'm doing. Sorry. But yeah, stores are closed on Sunday. So that's number 8. Number 9, produce and meats are so much fresher here. I don't even know if that's a word. My bad, y'all. But your vegetables and fruits, my God, we live near there's farms all over the place. We live near a farm and we literally can go get our produce from there. So I decided I'm gonna stop, fussing about the grocery stores on Sunday, and I'm gonna just go down to the farm because I noticed that some of the farms are open on Sunday. Like farmers markets, right? So when I buy the fruits and vegetables from there, oh my God, I can get some strawberries or blueberries. Them things won't last for, y'all, they are good. Like they are really good. And you can tell that their meats, I'm really like a chicken and fish type of person. And their chicken doesn't have like steroids and stuff in it. So, now, a German told me that you have to be careful what places you go to because they will do the same thing. But the meats I've been buying, they don't look anything like the meat that we get back in the U.S. I'll even say the red meat because my husband will eat red meat and I'll indulge in it sometimes. Like steaks and stuff, it doesn't have a lot of fat on it. It's just like really healthy. It has like a fresh taste and everything's just so good. Oh my God, everything's just so good. But yeah, that is something that you will embrace when you come here. I will say bread and cheese, something about the bread. Oh my God, I'm throwing this in. Something about the bread is different than our bread back home because I swear when I came here, I was munching on so much bread, I should be 20 pounds heavier than I am appearing on here right now. I'm not lying. And the cheese I'm mentioning because I shouldn't be eating cheese or ice cream, but let me tell y'all, it's so good that I be afraid my stomach is gonna hurt. Nothing happens. Nothing. I don't know what it is, but it really makes me question what are they feeding us back home. All right. So that is something to know. Your food will be so much fresher here. You'll appreciate it more. Oh my God. Like if you can get here to get like some produce and stuff, do it. You see strawberry stands, buy some strawberries. You will not regret it. I'm telling you. Okay. All right, so number 9, this is for people who are like me. This is a con for me. There are no beaches, okay? Where my water lovers at, there are no real beaches in Germany. And that was like a what type of moment? Everyone was trying to tell me, oh, they have like areas with sand. And I'm like, that's not a beach, that's a river. And everybody's getting in the river and like, no, like I'm a beach person. Like, I just thrive at the beach. So that has been something I told my husband, I said, babe, we gotta go to a beach. We gotta go soon. Like, please let us go to a beach really soon. So that is definitely on the list to do. I'm gonna start speeding up because I'm spending a lot of time on this and I do not want this video to cut off on me, all right? So number 10, all right, you can speed on the highways. Yes, if you heard about it, I'm letting you know it's true. Most of Germany's highways do not have any speed limit. But it's fun, but it's scary. Now there are 13% of the highways that do have speed limits and they will have pop-up cameras on you. Not cool. But when you get in those areas where there is no speed limit, it's like game on. And something that we realize is that German vehicles, those are like, as my husband would call, big boy cars. You got the BMWs, the Mercedes, the Porsche, German cars, okay? They're much German made. They're much more fast. Let me take that back. With European specs, they're much faster than our US cars. One thing about in Germany, in the left lane, you know how back home in the left lane, that's the fast lane. In Germany, it's the fast lane, but if somebody's coming fast behind you, by law, you are required to get out of the way, okay? You need to get over to the right. They're coming in the left lane. I don't know if I said right or left early, but if you're in the left lane, which is the fast lane, you need to get out of the way. They are going and you can get in trouble and just get out the way, okay? Just do it. You will thank me later. Let them speed demons go. A lot of y'all got that adrenaline rush, but you ain't got nothing on no German drivers. Trust me, okay? So don't believe that one right there. All right, on to the next one. I think we on 11. Yeah, so No. I think we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're on 12, y'all. I think we're on 12. Okay, so German homes don't have central air. Oh, God. Yeah, that was a harsh reality for me. Although German homes are expensive, they don't have central air. So if you're coming over here for a vacation and you're gonna stay in a hotel, the hotel will fool you because the hotel will have central air. A lot of places will advertise that they have air conditioning. It's not air conditioning, okay? It's like room humidifiers. Now, I do respect the Germans on the way they build their homes. So we know that when it gets cold here in the winter, we're gonna be extremely warm and won't even know it's cold outside. Like, I believe that. But they don't have air in these homes. And you realize how spoiled you are back in the States because central air is like, oh my God, when you get in some central air, you feel so good. But the thing me and my husband don't get is that German cars have central air in them. German businesses have central air in them. Why don't the homes have central air? Germans are more about that lifestyle of, oh, you better open the window. You better put the shades down, the blackout shades down, not let the sun in. That don't help all the time. They say it doesn't get that hot over here. We've had several days, okay? It's only in mid-July, and when we first got here, it was still cold. But when it started to get hot, it got hot, okay? It got real hot. So I'm gonna let y'all know that now. You can buy air conditioning units, and they're so much different than our air units back home. I'll let you experience that fun for yourself. But German homes do not come with central air. So don't be disappointed. If you find a place that comes with central air, please message me and let me know, okay? Let me know, because this can't be life, all right? This cannot be life, all right? Last but not least, number 13, and I think I shared everything with y'all. I really do. I think I probably just didn't count. No, I shared everything. Number 13, so you've been waiting for it. You're like, is she going to share something good? Is she going to share something bad? I am going to tell you that Germans know how to live life, right? You're like, what does that mean? Americans are known for being workaholics. We work to live to work. It's just this mentality that's not really healthy for our mindsets. And I really commend our generation for being on our entrepreneur walks of life. But Germans, they enjoy life. Now, notice I said earlier how they embrace family and how they will close places early just so they can go enjoy their life. They don't feel like they need to work 10 and 12 hours. They just don't. Like, they go home, they spend time with their family, they go on Sundays, they have like, if you're a drinker, me and my husband don't indulge in these, but they have like these wine and beer gardens where they all just like sit around and like get drunk and just converse and convey with family members. Like, Germans know how to live. That's something I definitely commend them for, and I'm really kind of jealous because I feel like me and my husband on Sundays, we don't know how to rest. We are still looking for things to do. And I'm in my office, y'all, for the first time. I should have been shared that with y'all. So I'm putting my office together. So it's still kind of empty. So you probably hear an echo. But Germans know how to live, and it's something that me and my husband were talking about. Like, man, like, these people know how to live, these people know how to enjoy life. Like, why can't we do that? And it's just something to think about, you know. So if you're coming to Germany and you're coming here for a job opportunity, make sure the job opportunity is going to, number one, pay you in a good way, that you'll be able to afford the accommodations and quality of life that you deserve, but also give you time to enjoy Germany and everything that its neighboring countries can offer. That's the one thing I would recommend. So guys, that is my top 13. It's been about 30 minutes that you've been with me. I appreciate your time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you put some comments at the bottom. I want to hear about your experience in Europe or in Germany, or where you're planning to go. If you have any other specific questions about Germany, hit me up an email, or hit me up on Instagram at The Real Tarjay, on Twitter at The Real Tarjay. Also have a Clubhouse. I don't really use it anymore because I'm in Germany, but at Queen T Prod. All right. I love you guys. Take care. And until next time, ciao, ciao.